Good morning peeps, how are we all doing? Good, I hope. Right, so this is the second session of my tab to accumulate 100 miles in May towards combat stress. So I'm going out today. Gonna definitely do at least 8 miles because I'm doing a round robin. Maybe a little bit more. Let's see how we go. But I don't know if you'll notice, but I'm proudly wearing the VE Day badge that I managed to acquire. With VE Day being on Thursday, we started our celebrations yesterday in London. Now, let me just show you this. I'm so proud that my parish council are flying the Union flag today, which is great, absolutely great. But like I say, we're going to do 100 miles in May. Today's the second session. I did 8 miles on the 1st of May. I'm going to do at least 8 miles today. I've been into Loughborough, done my Iceland shopping. For those of you that don't know, Iceland stores on a Tuesday is over 60s day. Guess what, I'm over 60. I'm nearly 65. But that's what that's all about. So we're going to head out today. We're going to go out towards the Great Central Railway and then head out through Quorn. There's a display that I want to show you guys in Quorn. Absolutely amazing. I know the owner of the shop that's there. I also know the artist that did it, because that lovely lady also did my tattoo, which I had done a couple of years ago for me and Lisa. So I've got a tattoo and I'll show that to you in a picture later on. But in regards to VE Day, I hope everyone's getting geared up for it. I know I am. We've got various things going on in the village. On Thursday we start with a flag raising down at the Memorial Centre. We've then got a lunch, and we managed to find 80 villagers that were around when VE Day was celebrated back in 1945. God Christ, yeah, 80 years ago. But yeah, there's people there. There's going to be a lunch which is comprising of fish and chips. Yeah, we tried to think what we could do as a celebratory thing for VE Day, and it's our understanding that fish and chips was the big thing because it wasn't as rationed as meat was. So we're doing a fish and chip lunch for everyone, and so that's going to be good. And then in the evening we've got a beacon lighting going on at 9:30 p.m. up on Castle Hill. So we've got that. So as we go by here, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but this is Bruard's Caff. Yeah, I think I've already done a video on this one, but again, they're doing something special for Thursday. On top of everything that they've got here, they're doing something absolutely wonderful for Thursday itself. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that one. So I'm going to be down here at the Memorial Centre, which is just behind me, yeah, on Thursday for a flag raising. So we've got that going on. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Well, like I say, you know, this whole week is going to be dedicated really to victory in Europe. Now, I'm going to say something a bit controversial here, and I think it needs to be said. Mr. Trump has decided that they're just going to call it Victory Day. Not Victory in Europe Day, Victory Day. Now, let me say this. I've served alongside American soldiers, got the deepest respect for them. Yeah. However, I have got no time for Mr. Trump. It's not a Victory Day, it's a victory in Europe. It's got nothing to do with the fact of Europeans, because the American soldiers were fighting alongside the British soldiers and every other country's soldiers in liberating Europe from the tyranny of the Nazis. And for Mr. Trump to suddenly basically wreck what has been a special relationship between Britain and the USA, I find absolutely appalling. Now, I apologise to our American friends that may be watching this, for saying this. I apologise. You've got your own minds, as I always say at the end of my videos. Please bear with me on my opinion as well. And I know there are a lot of American people that are wondering what the hell Mr. Trump is up to at the moment. But there you go. He's a law unto himself. But it is Victory in Europe Day. Obviously, we then got Victory in Japan Day coming up in August. Now, I wonder if he's going to change the name of that one. Yeah, I very much doubt it. He'll probably decide that it's all to do with the Americans. The fact is, there were British soldiers fighting out in the Far East, involved in all sorts. So let's stick to what it is. Victory in Europe, victory in Japan. So like I say, I'm heading out, just coming out of the village now to go into the lane that I normally tab across. I'll then head down to Swithin Reservoir, around through Quorn, round through Barrow, back into Mount Sorrel. But like I say, this is what it's all about. That generation of people we will never ever see again, unfortunately. And we're losing them slowly but surely. But those people all came together as one to fight one common enemy. At the time, Nazi Germany. And then when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor and the Americans were thrown deep into World War II, those people helped to end the war between America and Japan. But it's something that when you look at today, you wonder what the hell's going on. Why is it today's generation, today's society cannot get together as one to solve an issue? We saw it during COVID. Instead of the various political parties getting together and trying to deal with what was COVID, no, we had them sniping at one another. And I will never forget my granddaughter's words. When we'd gone over to sort of see her during COVID, we couldn't go into her house. Me and Lisa had to sit outside. And Lily tried running towards me to give me a cuddle. And I had to stop her because of the restrictions. And Lily, who at the time was 6, turned around and said to me, "Grandad, if we all stick together, we'll beat this virus." That came out of the mouth of a 6-year-old. And yet the politicians, instead of forgetting all their political differences, couldn't figure out that if we all work together, we can work our way through COVID. And we all saw what happened through COVID, didn't we? Okay, so I'm going to carry on tabbing down. Like I say, I'll probably do another video when I get down to Quorn, because I just want to show you this amazing display that's down at Hannon's, which is an estate agency in Quorn. I do know Sam very well, met her before. If the shop's open, I might even pop in and introduce you to her. But like I say, I'm going to crack on. Take care of yourselves. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please consider it. I'm not telling you to do it. We don't do that. It's your own mind, like I said before. You've got your own minds. But please consider subscribing. Obviously, myself and Keith, Let's Tab 59. Yeah, we do a little bit on various things. Keith is a very good historian. I tend to do things on mental health, tabbing, playing the guitar, golf. Look forward to golf later on. Yeah, I'm going to be at the Scottish Open, working that one. Probably be at the Open as well. We'll see how that goes. So there's lots to see. So everyone, have a great day. Take care of yourselves. And as me and Keith always say, let's tab.